Hey everybody, Tony D with a hot take, and this one is, well, I guess this one is for the people who are into Black Lives Matter, but kind of are confused, because here's why I think you're confused. See, our Governor Phil Murphy, marched with BLM, or a affiliate group, whatever. He marched twice on a Sunday last week. Now, the weird thing about that is, when you're marching to protest police brutality, who are you trying to alert? Are you trying to alert other people? Just other randos? Or are you trying to reach the people who are in power who could actually do something? Our governor, Phil Murphy, is a man who could do something about the police. He's closed businesses with a wave of his magic decrees. Why couldn't he just ban chokeholds? Tell me why he can't do that. Tell me why he can't put out a decree that says the cops have to respect the Fourth Amendment more and can't just pull anybody over, have to have probable cause. Tell me why he can't just, if he can legislate from the bench and close down, well, I guess it's not from the bench, if he can legislate from his mansion, one of his many mansions, millionaire, Goldman Sachs, tyrant Phil Murphy, if he can do that, then why can't he do the same thing to the cops? Why can't he just stand up and say, hey, I support Black Lives Matter, no more of this crap. So from now on, cops can't search people unless they've got real probable cause. Why isn't he doing that? And why aren't you, Black Lives Matter, going after him? He's the guy in charge. He's in charge of the whole state. That includes the cops. Why aren't you going after him? Why did you let him march with you as if he's one of your allies? He's not your ally. He can put on a dog and pony show and pretend to be, and you're providing him cover, political cover for his ineptitude. He was in office before the events here, the recent events. He was in office before George Floyd. Was there racism amongst the police? According to Black Lives Matter, there's tons of racism. Black people are being killed on the street every day. So why haven't you gone after the man in charge? Why aren't you going after him? Donald Trump doesn't run the police in New Jersey. Governor Phil Murphy does. That's where they get their money. The state gives them money. It budgets the police in the state. That's the same for every state. So why are you giving Democratic governors cover, political cover? Why aren't you up in arms at them? Why are you letting them march as if they're some helpless wave? Oh, what can be done? I'm just a governor. I'm just a millionaire governor who used to work for Goldman Sachs. I'm helpless. You let him march and you don't confront him about his record. You don't tell him to do something. You topple statues, you riot and loot, but you can't tell a guy standing right next to you, hey, dumbass, why don't you ban the chokehold? Hey, stupid, why are people getting killed under your watch? Why aren't the cops better trained? What the F are you doing? Why are you building a giant windmill off the coast of Salem and not training the cops? Why are you putting millions into that when you're not putting millions into the cops? Why don't you ask him that? Why are you giving him political cover? And why is Black Lives Matter funneling their money to the DNC in Act Blue, which will give people like Phil Murphy more money to get reelected? Why don't you call up Act Blue and say, hey, a-holes, we're not going to give you any more money until all your politicians agree to our demands? Why don't you do that? I don't see you doing that. Seems like you're more concerned about your money. Seems like you're not really concerned about the black lives in your name. Why aren't you doing anything? Do Black Lives Matter or not?